Hey, check it out. It's your boy JoeThunder. You're listening to Smoking JoeThunder podcast. Shout out to our official sponsor, Be Good Dispensary. They're over there on 11 West Hampden. And boy, do we got a crazy episode for you today, man. We got a West Coast legend, West Coast king in the motherfucking house. He got bars for days. We got Kass. We got Just P. What's going on, y'all?
What's good?
What up, big dog?
Nah, just chilling, bro, man. Appreciate you coming. You did a show tonight at Bar Red, and that shit was off the hook.
Fire.
Thank you.
Your performance stuff that you've never even performed, you were saying, right?
Yeah, I did Conceited Bastard.
Yeah.
I was going to do Van Gogh, but...
Yeah.
I had fun, man. Because I didn't have my DJ,
right.
I just kind of, wanted
You said you just threw some shit on a hard drive, so, I mean, there was, stuff, like I said, that you performed that you've never performed before, right?
Yeah, man, I had a good time, and just salute to, just the culture of hip-hop right here in Denver, Colorado, and,
Hell yeah.
I'm going to assume, past that, so Boulder or whatever. So
everywhere.
Just whoever came out to support, man, we had a good time. At least I did. And I hope everybody else did.
I definitely did, y'all.
Hey, real quick, tell them who you are, you know what I mean? In case they don't know, I mean, if they don't, they're fucking sleeping, but I mean...
I'm the Waterproof MC. My name is Kass.
Legendary.
I'm from L.A. I rap pretty okay.
Is it fair to say Liquid Crew? You know what I mean?
I am Liquid Crew.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
Liquid Crew, so...
Exhibit, Defy, Tash.
I'm kind of Wu-Tang. I'm a weird one, bro.
Man,
I'm Horseman. I'm J-Mo Gang.
J-Mo Gang.
I'm with a squad.
The squad.
I have great friends. I'm with Shabam Sadiq.
You with the low lights?
I'm with the low lights, bro. Like I'm an unofficial member. I'm like a solo dude that got so much love so many places, bro. And I'm blessed, and that's humbling.
For real. That's what's tight about
Might be a Sodeno. Who knows?
Gangsta shit.
They in New York too, though. So that
Shouts out to motherfucking
New York, so
Psycho Realm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were talking about them earlier. Psycho Realm, Tumor, T-Lo. You know what I mean? Shout out.
Egg roll, you little jerk box.
Hey, but check it out. What's dope about cats like you is you guys are from the West, but you got the bars from the East, so you get like almost double the exposure. Like you were accepted by the East. You know what I mean?
It's my loss.
You know what I'm saying?
For me, it's my loss. Think about it. Everybody had the brand. Like, corporate America made you brand. I was always too East to be West, too West to be East, too lyrical to be gangster, too gangster to be lyrical. So I've never had a home except I had to make my homes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, corporate America couldn't box me, and I could never find the support because trying to talk to people and trying to get on, like, my nigga, I'm the same as you. People need to see success based upon this one thing. He is this.
Right.
So, yeah.
But I got a problem with that, though. I'm sorry, Joe. I got to go.
No, jump in. Go in.
Check this.
And the West got bars too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all got some niggas. Face off.
If somebody got bars from the West Coast, it's somebody.
Can I explain why?
I can tell you why. Yeah, I can tell you why
can tell
too.
you why.
Project Blow, they've been around doing their shit.
It's because of NWA.
And I'm from the East,
There's a
so I
perception of West Coast hip hop.
It made the money.
And in the West, and if you're not gangster,
Facts.
you're not really relevant.
Yeah, it's
Fact.
a different
But
vibe
cats-
and production.
Right.
So
Well, I would say this also. And I'm glad you said Freestyle Fellowship. They're older than me. They put it down. Legends, bro. Just so you know, them niggas is gang members. But you gotta understand what happened on the West Coast. People don't know that.
That's a fact.
That hip-hop changed the trajectory. We just grew up with gangbanging. Wasn't no theme song to it. And so them Southsiders was just Southsiders.
Right.
Them Crips and them Bloods was just Crips and Bloods. And then people started liking music, and then pop locking and all this stuff. It's culture. And then at some point, companies were able to monetize it. And once they understood that, if I show a Mexican and a lowrider, I can make money. If I show a black dude crip walking in blue, or a dude in red with the gun, that's money. Anything else doesn't quite make sense. So Freestyle Fellowship are literally the vanguards of, and this is no disrespect, these are my big homies. I'm a student of this crap. Even Eazy-E brought Bone Thugs out. They went to They went, bro. Their style is influenced by Freestyle Fellowship.
Right. I was gonna say, what do you think of that? Because I seen that on the documentary.
Bone Thugs is influenced by Freestyle Fellowship, but Freestyle Fellowship was doing gang members, one blood, one whatever. Them niggas gang members only. Jupiter, nigga, blood, nigga. One way in, one way out. Where they shot the fuck is the movie?
What?
With Denzel.
Oh,
Training Day.
Training Day.
The Jungles.
The Jungles.
Yeah,
Jupiter.
shout out to Bo.
You can't get in there, bro. You get in there, you can't get out. So he not just some stupid weird rando dude.
Right.
This nigga's a real active big nigga that'll punch you in the face one time and you'll get knocked out. Then they call a whole bunch of blood niggas to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So, but he has a talent. And the talent, like they were experimenting, they were doing jazz, they were scatting, they were pushing a line of creativity, and instead of embracing that, corporate America said, that's not okay, and didn't give them the love and respect they deserve. Maybe Tribe Called Quest got that love and respect. So the West Coast has been demonized for being creative when we've been extremely creative because you only want one version. You want a stupid Mexican with his head shaved, with,
Brown khakis.
right.
You know
You know what I mean? And you want a nigger with some braids, crip walking down the street, and some house shoes and a 6'4" when they jump. And that's not, it's part of our culture, but it's not every person.
Right.
And so I fought against it, and I was given the opportunity by my homies to fight that stigma.
And that's what I was just about to say. LA's a big motherfucking city. You're bound to have different, areas of shit. It's not gonna all be gangster rap across the whole board. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just saying again. I'm gonna repeat what I said. We all gangster. Don't get it fucked up.
Oh yeah.
But so I would explain it like this 20 years ago. I used to say, I'm not an enigma. I'm not unique. I mean, I'm me, but I'm not unique. This is my interpretation of hip hop based on my influences. But my friends are just as in love with hip hop and will kill you in bad kids. So this is just my version. My friend's version is different than mine. My bigger homies, again, Freestyle Fellowship, they're loving jazz. They're doing that. Maybe Be Real is taking it from, you understand what I'm saying? My homies are doing shit, and you're trying to like make it East versus West when it's not.
Right.
It's really, hip hop is created one place. And we are finally getting a voice, and our voices are going to sound different than your voice.
Yeah.
So
They're not supposed to sound the same.
right. I mean, we can have our preference. I'm going to sit here and be honest. I don't like cholo rap, but like me and the homies beat down the street. But I don't like crip rap. It sounds the same way. Me and the homies beat bouncing. I don't want to hear that. Because there ain't no bars in it. Me and the homies. I don't want to.
Right.
And I want to hear no old song with some 808, but guess what? That shit work. Because that's just what fucking Megan Thee Stallion doing.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hear it.
Right.
I want to hear bars. I want to hear that shit a little better. I want to hear some Psycho Realm. I want to hear Be Real. Like,
That's what I said.
I'll fucking lay you out. And I'm like, oh shit. It floats my boat when a nigga say it the way I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I like an ill sample, even if you take a classic oldie and then put the drums on it, put the drop on it, and talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell people, one of my favorite records, everybody could kill. I mean, theoretically, right?
Yeah.
Some people too pussy to kill. We call them, in prison, we used to call them, prison term. Say you're a paramedic. You won't kill nothing, you won't let nothing die. You pussy. You're a paramedic, my nigga. Tell niggas you a paramedic.
Right.
Pussy. You scared. You scared to kill. You scared to live. You pussy. And so, I don't want to hear paramedics tell me how to get busy.
Right.
But when a nigga explains to me like the shit, the process. So one of my favorites is Scarface. Never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. I hadn't seen a man die. When you see a man die and that tear come out the eye, that last breath or whatever, you're like, nigga, you are troubled. If you kill somebody, do you know those demons, bro?
Right.
So stop promoting shit that you won't do. A lot of these niggas is pussy, bro. Right. And that's why I live my life not promoting things that you know what I'm saying? Even some things I've actually actively been a part of, I don't promote that. So with Kass, honestly, I created him. Made him on Juvenile Hall nigga.
Hey, how'd you come up with the name?
He's a real person. Kass is an Ethiopian king. And my people, with my complexion, are the creators of civilization. And I'm not going to mince my words about that. My people created, and we expanded and created La Raza. We made it all people. People came from Africa. That's just fact. So and if you don't want to deal with that, then you have an issue. I don't have an issue with you. You have an issue with yourself. So we created Asians and white people and all these languages and all these things, these cultures. It's subtexture to a journey of the human being. We are all humans. Right. Hue meaning color. We are the people of color. The sun makes me stronger, faster, everything. Dick bigger, maybe, possibly, whatever. So you
all
have
that good shit.
Well, no, you got it in you too.
Yeah.
So yeah. I always tell everybody, like, nigga, you people of color. White people don't. After they wipe me, they gonna wipe you. So all y'all are people of color. You can keep kissing Spain's ass, but that's why they don't like you, because you a nigga. So you need to get real with yourself as opposed to me. I'm okay with you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hey, let's get back to something you were just talking about. Who are some people, in your opinion, that got bars?
My opinion, that would take an incredible list, and some people I can't even call.
Can you give a top 10 real quick? Or
my
just
favorite rapper is Kass one.
Okay.
Period. He's my biggest informant about who I wanted to be.
Right.
The Rockims, the Tupacs, the Nas's, the Redmans, the Royces, the Eminem, like everybody. Everybody's nasty, man.
You're going just off the like albums or style or overall?
I'm just saying like who he thinks, you know, like he's about bars.
But there's so many different versions of so for me as a lyricist, I actually look at what do you like? All right, so I would say Eminem and the Busta Rhymes, they're stylist people. They actually doing patterns.
Right.
They're big on that.
They're big on patterns.
They're like the AK.
And that works for your brain because you like patterns. People are robotic.
Some people are big on that. That's a fact.
Right. Some people do melodies. Mm-hmm. So Kendrick and all the younger niggas understand that you guys are monkeys. You like singing. Mm-hmm. So they'll just do, and I wanted to down about whatever they're doing. They're doing harmonics. Yeah. We call something it's called 2-bar phrase. I am big on substance. Mm-hmm. I don't even have to make it rhyme sometimes.
Can make it fit.
I make it fit because I'm telling you something that I study. Mm-hmm. I could tell you how to fucking fix a flat tire. I'll study it. If I don't know it, I will fucking research it and I'll tell you how to fix it. So I'm a lyricist, fully and completely.
Facts.
I am not some nigga trying to make a record to make you feel good for your ear. I would write it and make you be okay and whatever. Everybody else is doing something else for you.
That sounds like a song right there.
No, for real. I understand, but so there's so many. Just being a lyricist, there's literally like 5 to 6 different categories of what kind. I always explain to people, you don't judge Michael Phelps for how far he throws a football. He's still an athlete.
Right.
Yeah.
Get real. So the comparisons are different. Some people are entertainers. I always explain to people, well, Michael Jackson was an entertainer. Prince was an artist.
Facts.
There's
a big difference between the two. That's a fact.
Does that diminish Michael Jackson? No.
Not at all.
But they're different, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't doing what Prince is doing. You
know Prince jumping on the guitar, then playing the shit.
Everything, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Starting bands, starting people's careers.
And so what I be trying to tell niggas is, you behold and you look up to niggas that lie about being artists. They're entertainers. You look up to people that are made up.
Not
you
real
worshiping Ronald McDonald.
Exactly, clowns.
Right.
Bozos.
I am not, nigga. I really make the sandwich, nigga.
Yo, so what KRS-One verse you would say unfuckwittable?
Multiple. I was just with him in New York. Come on, bro. And then he let me rhyme next. That just happened, bro. Before I saw you. Right, 2 days before. No, it just happened on hip hop's birthday. 49th birthday, bro.
Should have been there. It was like,
Everybody around and niggas say he gunning the crowd
Yeah, I
and
seen that.
picks me and says,
or
oh my God. I'm from LA. I'm like,
that.
fuck. No, you got to think in my brain. I'm just like, are you kidding me? You gonna give me? It's my big bro.
Yeah,
to have,
he's a good dude.
I told him some real shit that night. I bodied down. But what I said was, because they say don't meet your heroes.
Right.
I said, to be my hero and for you to be who you are to me is fucking insane, man. Because you inspired everything. I battled that nigga, bro, on the radio as a kid with Sway Tech, bro. No, I met him once before, and then Sway Tech Wake Up Show, and he bodied everybody else, and I watched him, and I had a rhyme.
oh man.
I was like, he gonna respect me,
That's tight.
and I aired that shit out.
Yo, can we find that somewhere?
Yeah, niggas documented. And then he went back to Funk Flex in New York and said, "Yo, there's a kid, Kass.
It sounded like it was smiling.
Hey, nigga, I made sure I knew you gonna remember me, nigga. I'm not these niggas, nigga.
Right.
I'm me.
I'm a different breed.
I'm a different nigga, and you gonna know me, nigga." I remember as a kid, I went there, nigga, with the intention. I saw him one time before at another show. I gave him a tape. I had a tape. I knew he didn't never listen to it, but respecting him. It's my job. It's protocol. But now we in a room together. You gonna hear me, nigga, and I watched him eat everybody, and then I only, and he'll still say to this day, who inspires him? I do. So my idol inspires me,
That's dope.
and I inspire
your
my
idol.
idol.
Dope shit.
My
right there.
idol will give me the mic in New York City
Whew.
on the 49th birthday of hip hop, and I won't disappoint him.
That's dope.
Because that is my idol. Now, everybody else, ill. I bow down, I respect, hold in homage. But, of course, it was Chris, because I'm a history major. I'm not here talking about, I can do patterns. Like, everybody doing patterns, but that ain't rhyme. Like, bro, what the fuck that do for your life? If I make you hear melody. That's what singers do, nigga. I'm here to tell you something. So I do research. I investigate life. I experience life and say, don't you realize what we're going through? And I tell fucking brown, black, yellow, white people, historically, don't you know we were this? And they're lying to us? That's my job's different. Sorry I can't make the song to make you want to go give me some pussy and dance on me. Sorry. I'm sorry that's not what I'm wired for. I'll make it. But I'm here for a different reason. And I'm inspired by somebody that helped me want to do that. KRS-One is that.
Yo, who had the better performance in the verses? KRS-One or Big Daddy Kane?
Overall, KRS-One.
KRS-One.
But Kane was complete MC with it though. You know what I'm saying?
And so,
But
now you're gonna get me banned. I disagree.
yeah. Because
I felt like Chris was on some
like
body of MC for real. And I haven't told him this, so I might get banned. But such a fucking legendary lineup. Like, I know Chris was going for like
The jugular.
I gotta go.
yeah,
Right away.
yeah.
It's kind of hard to judge him because, like you said, you have KRS-One going for the jugular and you have Kane doing his shit, but he's dancing and shit too. So it's
But
kind of
He
different.
was like top
And
notch,
it was fun. But Chris was.
Dope.
I'm just telling you as an outsider looking in, as a fan of. it seemed like Chris was being mean to me.
Well, that's what it's about. It's
Yeah,
not what it's about,
but,
it's a competition.
but even for me, I don't want him to. Because I know how wonderful he is. I know how much friends
kinda
they
hard
are.
to see him in that light.
So I don't want people to perceive him
as a dickhead.
as a dick trying to shit on Kane.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And so,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a battle.
like,
Yeah, they were battling though.
It's a battle.
I would say the Locks did it.
The
That was
best.
a dope
That was the
one.
best. And the first
Better.
one.
Yeah, that
The
was
Swiss
dope.
and Tim was also, and the RZA and Premier. Those are the good ones to me.
You know what? Honestly, like
Everything
the
else was
Jeezy
kinda-
Gucci man was
I didn't
mad
watch
disrespectful, but that shit was crazy. Like
yeah, I didn't watch that because I.
But that's a
couldn't get
war.
one.
That's a
Yeah,
war.
I
that
didn't
was
watch
a
that.
war.
That's a
right
war of
there.
attrition,
That was
bro.
a
Yeah,
war.
I didn't
No,
like
no,
that.
there's
I didn't
bodies
like that.
dead
Yeah,
over there.
no, I know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's
There was
what
some
I'm
hella
saying.
disrespectful shit.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
the first 10 minutes, and I was like, I
turned
think
it off.
someone might die tonight. Like, it might get like
And
that.
that would be corny to me because why revisit that and bring that up? You know what I'm saying?
No, they
Because I
don't
was
get.
in Atlanta when that
I'm
happened.
telling you, I know for a fact, bro. BMF,
What was
bro.
that? That was over-
Patchworks, nigga. That's me, man.
that's the man right there.
Nigga, I am the Patchworks. Go there
I
now.
went to high school in Atlanta. I went to
Go
Tri-Cities,
to- go
and I
to-
went to North Clayton.
Go
I
to
tried to go to
Patchworks and look at the first plaque ever. It's me, Rhyme and Reason with Ruck and Rock, nigga in Canada.
What's shorty that used to sing Esperanza or there's like a chick that used to be down with the Dungeon Family and she was like a singer and her little brother is like my people's and I think we might have went there once to visit y'all as a kid, but I went to high school in Atlanta, y'all. Like, but the crazy shit with Jeezy, I think when he first got popping, I think I might have been down there that year, yo. So
My Cousin Blue, Barima,
Yeah.
Blue Da Vinci, BMF. Like when I did Conceited Bastard, that's Blue on that record, bro. Nigga, Skits on Assassination is his son, bro. Close Contra, like this a family structure, bro.
word.
Hey, well, check it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, King. Go ahead.
No, go for it, brother.
No, I was just gonna say, for me, and I hope I don't get banned for saying what I'm saying now. I know how highly. I know Chris went to war, but I don't want people to perceive him as mean.
Right.
Because he's not. He's super loving and dope. And I just felt like. But I've done shit. I'll cringe at some of my interviews. Like, I could have felt back there. Because you don't want to come off. Like how people read you is how they read you and they can take it and manipulate it. You know what I'm saying? They hugged it out at the end, but Chris going for the juggler.
No, all day, every day.
And Kane is.
He's a little more laid back. He's more on that
But
pimp
he
shit,
was
player shit.
top notch.
No, bar for bar. They were both
performing,
amazing.
dancing. This thing came out with the outfit like he was up.
Him
You know what I'm
dancing
saying?
is crazy. That shit
Bro,
is
I
hard.
watch his shows.
But Chris got them shows. He know what to do. son.
He knows
No.
how to work hard.
I don't do a but.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
amazing.
right.
But Kane will do some shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Man, this nigga,
Yo,
you ever
see
seen
that?
this nigga when ain't no half stepping at the end?
That's crazy. You
When he
like
just
that?
walk out, and he do the splits. Come on,
That shit
man.
was hard.
Man, I am not his age, and I
I
cannot do no full splits. Put the fur.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
Rapping.
legends, man. They
Amazing.
wavy, bro.
That shit
And so
was
I
fire.
like.
That was
I like verses. I just don't like.
I don't really.
I don't want
But I like.
I don't want
respect the platform.
disrespect of my idols.
Right.
I think they're beefing now anyway. Them niggas is like fuck it.
They're not beefing.
Nah, what you call it? Swiss and Tim is suing.
Oh yeah, they suing the verses.
The spot. So they're like fuck verses now. It's like a thing.
Right.
now.
Yo,
You know what I'm
but just you said Kane won.
I mean, I'm gonna go
Because
with
this
Chris.
nigga got to go back to the Bronx.
No, he said Chris won.
And so
I said I said I was conflicted. I'm just conflicted. I felt like Chris is Chris. I felt like he seemed a little bully, and I felt like I'm gonna lose by saying that.
No, I'm on your side, bro.
But I gotta own it, and then when I see him and Simone, you know what I mean, I'll be like, he might be like
He'll own up
some
to
type
that
of way.
'cause he did, it's like a purpose.
I didn't want him to,
I seen like
because he's my
every
idol. I
rapper,
want
you
him
know
to
what I'm
like.
saying?
He's such a fucking
Because
heart.
What did Kane say? And Chris was like, "Nah, we ain't doing that." Did he say rhyme or something or freestyle bar? He said rhyme for rhyme or something. And KRS was like, "Nah, straight hits or something." You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of got more hits than Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Or notable song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Goddamn. Thank you for that. I'm gonna use that from now on in my argument. Notable fucking song. So it was able.
Well,
to
that's
put
why
for the
every
fucking show.
time they ask
But
me
King
about
had it.
fucking doing they're like, who would you do a versus with? I'm like, I can't
If
do
you
ver-
don't got notable songs, you
I
put
don't
something
have
with it.
any.
Right.
So I'm like, put any of these niggas, I'll bar your nigga out. You want to do bar for bar with niggas?
Well,
No, I say acapella. See, I play a different game.
That's a fact.
I didn't play
No,
who got the best hits with the
no,
video
no.
that you remember, nigga.
You have- you
I'll
have
kill
numbers.
you word for word.
but I have to disagree with you. I think you got notable joints because when you
does.
was performing tonight, I looked at my man. I
bye.
said, man, I forgot how many joints.
That's
Rev
a
got.
fact. That's a fact.
I have platinum records on other people's shit. I don't have a platinum Kass song. So, just because of that, people are sheeple. Come on, let's clear this
Say it
out.
again. Say it again.
People are sheeple.
Yes.
If I had a hit record, all kind of old grandmas and whatever and little whatever would have showed up in the place to be whatever. So we have to accept the
They
circumstances.
still had grandmas.
My
I was trying to smash one.
You was trying to smash a
I
grandma?
was like, you know what?
I saw one. She gave me one of her gray hairs and like rubbed it on me. She was like,
That's hilarious.
she's like, baby, you could have this, and I'm like, smell it.
I want, you know,
Totally not true.
I
I'm
want
just
to say
making up
that
stories.
I have my girlfriends around, so you know.
Hey,
There you go.
I gotta ask you something because we are running out of time. I
Yes,
know
sir.
you're in a hurry,
Yes,
but
sir.
I want to ask you about Tupac. You knew Pac, right?
Yes, not my best friend at all.
Right.
Let me
You,
qualify.
you kind of came up under those guys. You said,
Well,
right?
well, let me qualify. So, before I had a record deal, maybe I was about 15. So the lady that came there tonight, she showed me a picture. She's like, you know this guy?
I saw that. I
You
saw
were
that.
no
performing,
fact.
I
Yeah.
was like,
No,
that was dope.
I seen
no.
that.
She
And
showed
you
me, and I
handled that
looked.
well.
No. I'm tell you why. She's with her, I would assume, husband, and she said, you know this guy, and I kind of looked. I couldn't see everything. Looked. It's the people that believed in me.
Right.
His name's Casual T.
Oh,
So what we call Casual T and Money B from Digital Underground, we used to call them stunt dummies.
Okay.
As kids, they're older, and so what I call Casual T is the little guy, because I'm short, but he was the only rapper that I was taller than. So a legendary, you know what I'm saying? But,
That's funny.
And so before I got a record deal outside of LA to go up north to Oakland, Frisco, I had a show, and Money B shows up and says, I fuck with you. That's how I know Shock and Pac. And like Nummy Numbskull from the Loonies, one of my best friends. So, you know what I'm saying? There's another
Shout
nigga,
out to
Cletus
the
Mack. Like,
Loonies.
these are my
real.
friends. We've been through murder cases, all kind of shit
grew
that
up
we
on
don't
shit
rap
like
about.
that. I grew
So
up
these are
on
my
that,
real
Right.
friends,
Right.
bro.
That's
So, just on some real family shit, when she showed me it's okay, she probably was talking to him. And I was like, it's Cash T. That's why I hugged her. And that's okay. And she probably she said I only came for him, and that's beautiful. So that doesn't bother me. That's love. That my big brother, so Pac is a some people will try to make some magical story about how they're besties. He's not
Right.
a bestie, bro. Pac was, before I knew any of them, I bought Digital Underground tape or vinyl or you know what I mean, whatever. Then I bought Tupac's tape, kid. And I remember, and I told my girlfriend, who would become the mother of my children, I bought it, Tupacalypse, and I said,
I copped that shit.
he's doing, which is a term. I remember I analyzed it because I was going through it myself. I could recognize it. I said, he's doing black nationalism. What he's trying to get is all the diaspora, the Jewish, the Filipino, the Mexican. No, he wasn't that advanced. I'm more advanced. He was trying to get all the black people, because black ain't a country. He was trying to get our people to understand that we've been moved all around this planet and that we're mixed. So the Dominicano, the Puerto Rican, whatever, he's trying to get us to recognize that we're of African blood and to love each other. That's what it is. Pan-Africanism is the term. And I recognize that. I'm actually more focused in, like, he helped me grow so I can get La Raza to understand. You not a race, my nigga. You are the part of. You have African blood. All your shit, your drums, nigga, your beans come from Africa. That you are fucking African. You want to identify with your Spaniard, but your majority is African. And that's what it was about pulling all our people together.
Right.
So that's what I understood that he was trying to do. Your big nose and your big dick comes from Africa. It doesn't come from a Spaniard.
Well,
just so you know. I'm just saying. And some of y'all with your big ass lips, your big ass lips come from Africa, not from the Spaniard.
Right.
It doesn't come from the European. So,
You ain't get that from the white
and
man.
then when your hair gets real, you know, whatever, and dark as fuck, whatever. So that's to explain, you know, just to finish where we started at. He was the brother I didn't know initially, but I'm from LA, so I run the streets of LA. Battle Cat puts me on, so his thug life niggas is my friends.
Right.
They older than me, but I'm a wild little fuck box. I'm an idiot, and so I knew X-Rated and all the thug life homies.
Big Psych.
Yeah, but Sykes older. I'm talking about not X-Rated, rated R.
Okay.
So all the thug life niggas, they like 2 or 3 years older than me. So I know the homies. So when he crippin' with the homies.
Yeah, you in the mix. Big time.
So then every time when I see him, I'm still kind of fascinated. Like, I've never seen a West Coast nigga like sex symbol. I've seen Star.
He was like a James Dean, like real talk.
I've never seen a sex symbol.
He was like a
There's
James.
nothing-
I never seen brown girls and white girls and Asian girls get a tattoo of it. And I'm like, God damn, this nigga's killing it. But he was always good, and he showed me so much love, and I know where he was at. And yeah, with Pac, for me, you know, there were some certain times that I was able to help shit not go down.
Right.
I'll speak on one. I had a show in the Valley, and it was a very interesting show, but I was in Atlanta first. And I remember Machiavelli was going to come out, and somebody had bootlegs. They had them in Atlanta, and they had Machiavelli 1, 2.
Through 20.
Yo, I got that.
No, at the time, they had Machiavelli 1 and 2.
Yo, I did that.
But Pac wasn't dead yet.
Oh, nah.
He wasn't dead yet, bro.
Oh,
After
word?
that- after that, it was Machiavelli
I had
20.
6. Yeah, right. As a kid.
So I'm telling you. So I will go to Atlanta, but I got a show. When I do the show, I got to do the show with Outkast, Razzcast, Outlaws. So it's this Out and Casses or whatever.
Right.
And I remember we do the show in the Valley, and the Outlaws and Pac still ain't dead yet. And they dropped the bomb on me. They're like, Raz, hate to tell you, but Exhibit, I'm sorry, but, nigga, we done dissed. We dissed Exhibit. I'm like, you know, whatever. I'm like, no, man.
Right.
I was like, I kind of heard it, bro. It's like, I don't know what I heard, but I don't know how much of this is keep or whatever. And then like, so I'm like, it's coming. I'm like, me too. Like, yeah, Chino. I'm like, fuck, I'm doomed.
Right.
I'm doomed. I'm on the Chino song, so I'm doomed too. And yeah, I remember I bought the record, but I like tell Pac, Exhibit didn't, you know, it's not what he thinks, man.
Right.
Like, he's being defensive and is wrong. And I'm like, then he's really gonna shit on me. But the crazy shit was that he knew through the family that I wasn't a part of, so I got spared. And then before he died, Rat Assassination came out, and I was at the label with the owner, Brian Turner. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. I put this on my kids. I have no reason to make up a story. He called, and I remember I'm talking to the owner, and she was like, Tupac's on the line. He's like, put him through. And the nigga asked for 60 tickets to my show. And the nigga muted it. He's like, what do you want to do? I was like, he's going to kill me. I'm like, he's going to kill me, bro. I'm like, and I remember Coolio one of them. I'm like, he's going to kill me. Because I'm kind of in the middle of this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't do anything, but I'm on the song with bro, and I'm like, I ain't get fucked up.
You're a little guilty by association.
Right, I'm guilty by association, but I know I did not. Well, I'm like, and I remember the owner of my company was like, what you want to do? I was like, give me his tickets.
Give him 60.
Give me, I'm like, I don't even pack me out. And we came with like 100 niggas, but nah, he was good and it was love. But he showed me love, man. He showed me love. I think he understood himself more than he understood anything. And he had a vision for himself. And for him to make that kind of impact, personally, I wish I would have been able to give him, he's a big brother to me. Mm-hmm. I couldn't form him. I couldn't tell him what to do. That nigga, amazing. He's amazing. I don't know. A lot of these people that lived longer had less impact.
Right.
That's facts.
I got to piss like a racehorse. I got to do it one time. Sorry.
Cool. We'll talk to Just P real quick.
I'm always here. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, brother.
What's good, my G?
Hey, tell them where you from, because you're not from here, man.
Nah, I'm from New York. I'm from South Jamaica, Queens. I'm really from Long Island.
Lost Boys? LB fam?
Yeah. I mean,
That's my shit, dog.
A lot of my people's are Lost Boys.
Illegal drug money.
That's like a thing. That's like a neighborhood thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like an older thing, but you know what I mean. I'm from New York. I lived in Brooklyn. I live in the Bronx now. I went to high school in Atlanta for a little bit. You know what I mean? Right. I'm around. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with you.
Yep. Hey, how'd you get started rapping?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I was telling this dude. I tell anybody that asks me this question. It's not even crazy. I went to school one day, 9th grade, in Huntington, Long Island, Suffolk County, and I seen a dude by the name of R.J. Payne straight destroying rappers as like a professional battle MC in like lunchtime hours. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it used to go down.
Yeah. And there was a lot of people doing it. Like there was a few reputable ones. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy is the biggest dude that had the rep was some dude. I think his name was, I forgot, maybe V something, and he had a song with Shabam Sadiq. And this is like in 90 whatever. You know what I'm saying? 92, maybe 93 or 4. But I don't know what I did as far as. But I just remember going to, like, I might have went home, wrote a rap, tried or whatever, and then going to school and telling this nigga, like, yo, I wrote a rap. You know what I'm saying? And then he used to live across the street from the high school. So we went to his crib. He put on second round knockout. I spit the rhyme. He straight laughed at me. And then I've been writing ever since, you know what I'm saying? Taught me how to count them bars.
Shabam Sadiq?
No, R.J. Payne. I went to high school with him, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck R.J. Payne.
No, that's my son, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. But after that, I mean, that's when you're a kid. I moved around. I live a crazy life, and I just put it in the music. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Turns out before this turns into a problem, I got a group with R.J. Payne. So
Yeah,
totally joking. Me, R.J. Payne, and Havoc. So shout out to Gutter.
How many groups are you in, bro?
Why?
Tell
me your groups, B.
No. Real talk. I don't do groups, but I have friends, and so
friends.
I've never been.
Gotcha.
I was never in cliques, and I just pick my friends and I do stuff I want to do. So Horseman.
How'd that happen?
I knew Cannabis before.
Right, because of Rhyme and Reason. Yeah, did that? You knew him before them?
No.
That was fire when y'all niggas did
I knew.
that. I went to Blockbuster. For
I knew
that,
Cannabis.
nigga.
I knew Cannabis from Atlanta.
Oh, right. He used to live out there on
Yeah.
6th, right? And you was out
Ruck
there.
and Rock didn't know. That's my label mates. Helter Skelter are my
I was
label
saying, they
mates.
sound like your people, because you mentioned them quite a few times. I mean,
Yeah,
Helter Skelter's the shit.
Yeah, well, we were all label mates. So
Right.
look, if you look at the roster of Party Records, 1995, 6, 7, 8, you got Jay-Z.
You. Helter Skelter.
No. Well, no. So Duck Down. So
Right,
that means
okay.
everybody. You got Black Moon.
Right.
You got Duck Down. You got Ice Cube. First of all, he's the king.
Ooh. Yeah,
You got Ice Cube. He's Big Dog. Then you got Snoopy Dogg.
He was on Prime.
There's my nigga.
What album? The second album?
Bro, Snoop left. Then you get Master P and all that, my nigga. You got all that. Nigga, we had the roster. And then, actually, we distributed, Ruckus.
Or
Ruck
So we got Pharaoh and
so
everybody.
yeah, or
We had the illest squad.
Yeah, you had
The only better squad was Def Jam, and I don't know
Yeah,
better.
that's true. As a kid, y'all
But we
did-
had the illest
that is-
niggas.
That is true. Y'all did
It's
have
just
a
our
lot
company did not know how to promote us. We have the squad.
That is
We got
true.
Jigga, we got Jay, we got
Yeah.
the squad, my nigga. They just didn't.
Even without Jay, y'all were
No,
like
no.
That was like a label.
With Jay, Jay's older than me. What I'm trying to tell you is, it's not who you have, it's what you do with it.
Right. That's a fact.
You can have all the money, and if you
And
you know
squander
just
it, yo.
burn it up in a trash can, then that's what you did with it.
That's a
So
fact.
you could have all the talent. They didn't know what to do with us. We were
many
the
weapons.
squad. We were the
Yeah.
weapon. Pharaoh Mind. We are nasty.
He's
Most Def. We got technically we
Most
got Eminem. We
And
had
Nate
the
Dogg.
squad.
Yeah.
Lil Nate.
Because Ruckus had a
Dude, they were
damn,
sick.
son.
That second album and the third one are just
Those are good times, yo.
crazy.
That's why I learned about the culture. You know
So
what I'm saying?
Shabammy and all them were still
Yeah,
are.
because that was like
Shabam,
back then.
Eminem, all that. The Game. You remember the Game?
Yeah, hell yeah. With the porn shit.
Yeah.
Yo, we used to get that in the
Still us.
magazine, son. Like, what?
I'm telling you, we were the squad, and we had all the bass shit.
right.
Yeah.
EXP.
Because
Everything. Yeah, we had
you
the bass.
was, yeah.
Yo, what made you choose priority? Because you had mentioned earlier that Rick Rubin had some interest.
Word.
And then you was fucking with Coolio too, right?
Yeah.
Coolio. Oh my God.
So for me, what made me pick Party was I had deals before. I was always too lyrical, too socio-political. This time he forced their hand. I had become signable because they'd be like, we can't sign Raz like before. Like ask Farside, my nigga. Farside deal is my deal. I'm a different nigga, bro. I'm like the spoiled brat kid of this shit. I was like bushy-eyed, you know, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, cute, mean nigga that say fucked up racially, you know,
Yeah,
charging shit.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was not
Your
saying the
first
things they
single.
didn't. They thought Prince was the first person that ever wanted to sign me. I'm a different kid, my G. I'm just trying to tell you. So
History.
until niggas hear what I talk like, and how my process works, and
How
what I
you
think.
run.
And then they're like, "Oh, this nigga's a problem. He's just angry." I'm like, "Yeah, kind of, sort of." So the only reason why I picked Priority was because out of the loyalty of the cloth of the journey. Russell brought me. I went to Def Jam. I had options. I'm not a nigga that signed because I had one option. I had 5 options. Rick Rubin used to pick me up in Carson in a Rolls Royce and give me demo tapes of LL Cool J unreleased, Beastie Boys.
Damn.
And if you really want to think about it, a 15, 16-year-old boy with a man that looked like Santa Claus on a Rolls Royce,
Crazy
white
looking.
man probably looked pretty weird.
Crazy. You can put that
I probably
together.
looked like a little boy toy, like that nigga was tossing up my buns, bro. But it wasn't.
But who bridged that? Who bridged that?
I can meet him.
No, the homies, Battle Cat and Wino, those the homies.
Okay.
Wow.
Like the homies did this. I'm busy throwing it away. I'm busy in the streets. You know, I wasn't a gang member. I wasn't a dope dealer. I'm just angry, and I do what the fuck I want to.
So they all knew you got big.
They said I could rap good. I'm like, I don't know, whatever. Cause I got ideas. I love hip hop.
Right.
I just want to.
You weren't
I give
taking
a
it
fuck.
serious. Like it took other people to
I
tell
get
you.
girls and I do what the fuck I want to, and I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna do what I want to, cuz.
Anyway.
Like, I'm not in a gang. They're like, slow down. But my friends are.
Right.
All my friends are.
What was the
whatever,
first
wow.
thing that sparked your mind when you were young, where you were from, that got you like into what you're into, like, that opened your mind? Was it a book or was it like a conversation with someone?
For me?
Yeah,
Okay. Great question. And I'll 7th grade. When I was in 7th grade, I should have been in 5th grade. I had to do a paper in history class about Christmas. So
Okay.
I'm a Catholic. I'm a Creole.
Wow.
So I'm a whole different backstory. I'm, more complicated than perception. And I always tell people, all this black shit and the white shit. There's no country called black. I'm not from black.
Right.
Not from black. I don't know the place. If you can find where black is.
Yeah, we don't have one. Not like that.
No, we're complicated beings
Right.
with a journey from Africa.
Right, exactly.
And Africa
exactly.
made everybody, so they're complicated journeys from a journey from Africa.
Right. So you came
Stop
across
playing with
a
the
piece of
system or
literature?
whatever. But now they're trying to trick us like we should be ashamed for looking like original people.
That's a big thing.
I'm not going to be ashamed when we've all been raped, and at least I retain my trueness from the creation of
That's your
God.
color.
I tell that to women every time. I don't care how. No, for real. If I fuck the whitest white bitch, I will say, may our kid look like you because you're pretty, but may retain this.
Right.
This shit fresh.
It's in the blood.
Nigga, this shit is mutant, nigga. This is
Fire,
baby
that
jump
melanin,
higher,
that
dick bigger.
melanin dope,
I
man.
know what this shit
That
is.
melanin get it right.
Melanin,
What
nigga.
was it though? Was it a convo or was it a book? It was a piece of literature. You seen something on TV? As
I
a
was
kid.
a class clown, and I'm from Watts.
Right.
I started going to school in Carson, and I couldn't see. My mother's blind as fuck, Asian-eyed lady, and my sisters wearing big ass, so I had these bifocals. I was in Watts in Catholic school, and Watts, and I couldn't wear them. And I'm short, and I started school early, so I'm younger, and I'm short, and I'm dark, and this is all how to be harassed. So what I'm not gonna do is wear these fucking glasses in the
right.
middle of Watts.
Oh, okay.
Walking
Then
around.
I start going to school in Carson, so I can never see. So if I'm not up in the front when the teacher's writing on the
You see
chalkboard,
out, right?
I'm in the back and I can't see. So at the end of every class, I would walk up to the front and write down in my syllabus because I had to play a game. We all have to pick our game.
Right.
So what happened for me was I was a class clown, but I was smart. Because I'm being a class clown, because in the back, I'm like, John, you know, whatever this all, whatever. I don't know, I'm going to say some funny shit. I don't know, bitch. I can't see. I can't admit that I can't see.
Right.
Can't see. So what happened was my teacher did a history. It was history. Or Christmas. It was about Christmas. And luckily for me, my family is smart. In our house, I'm a Carson kid. I went to school in Watts, but in our house, my parents, we had a piano downstairs. I thought it would fucking turn into fucking Amadeus. You know what I'm saying? At
You
some
could have
point.
did that.
No, I fell. Every day. Bing, my sisters can play. Nigga, I played
Right.
every instrument. I had a drum, guitar. I even had an accordion. I had a flute. I felt every instrument. So not gonna happen.
That's a whole other thing. How
So
you feel? Just keep going. Try it again, black man. Yeah.
No, I gave up. Fuck music. I'm like, my sisters was fresh. I can't play none of this shit.
All right.
I got the. I had an accordion, bro. I
never
felt
mind.
everything. But this one day,
You can't
I
play
get this Christmas thing. And so we have a piano and we have
Accordion.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh, for Christmas.
No, it's always in the
It was
house.
always in the crib?
I'm going to the piano.
Okay, so you
Didn't
did
know that was going to be my thing.
Ah,
I was blessed. And
Nice.
so when I looked, I pulled out the Britannicas and I looked up Christmas and it said C. I still see it vividly. It said C pagan holidays. I'm Catholic. So pagan means devil. And I immediately went to my mother and I said, hey, why does Christmas say see pagan holidays? And I always credit my mother for this. She said, you have to learn for yourself.
nice.
Instead of saying no, hell no, because most people cut you
Yeah.
off.
Right.
And it opened the
especially-
door.
yeah.
So then, long story short, it opened the door, bro, because it got crazy. And I did my report. I turned it in, and my teacher, who was a white woman, gave me an F. And she said, you didn't write this. And
Like
then,
what?
I did. It's the first time I even applied myself.
Right.
It's like you die.
Because I couldn't see, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But now I can see. I saw facts. And
Nice.
I wrote my report. And then they tried to expel me. And then my mother had to come. and fight and say, you got my son fucked up. And that was the beginning of Rascals.
Dope.
For real.
And then the intelligence, you could just hear it in the lines. It just.
Yeah, man.
Because I remember when I heard
Yeah,
I Ain't
man.
Fucking With You, like, to me, like, there was always, you know, some lyrics that kind of was rebellious in a way towards what everybody else was talking about. But, like, the way that you was putting it and the intelligence in it, I was a little worried for you. I'm like,
Well, they ruined me. But let me throw this out. I would say this. It's okay to be yourself and fail being yourself. I never expected to be an artist, right?
Wow.
This is not my plan for myself.
What did you think you'd be?
Archaeologist.
They
I'm
still have
going
those?
to be
People
an
still do that?
archaeologist. Well, first of all, yeah.
They
You know,
haven't been
why-
everywhere in the earth? Not at all? At
You
this
go
time?
find shit.
Man,
There's still places to go and shit
motherfuckers
to
ain't,
go.
yeah.
they ain't even got to the bottom of the fucking
The ocean's the only one I'll give you. What?
No way, there's so much
Okay.
unexplored stuff out
On the
there.
earth, like surfing.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. Right now.
They're still
Yeah.
they're still finding new species of
All day,
frogs.
every day.
Honestly, I just
You seen
feel the right
Stop
Arachnophobia?
believing what the
Nah,
Europe.
sometimes I'll just be totally retarded, yo. You never said don't.
all I know is you'll never learn everything. But
Nah,
what
that's
I'm
a
what I'm
fact.
more curious in is I used to be more about dinosaurs, but and sharks and shit like that. But human beings are extremely interesting.
Yeah, right.
And so I'm more about cultural anthropology, physical anthropology, which is why I studied it and went to college, and you know what I'm saying, and that's what my music was about. To tell a Mexican, you're a nigga. To tell a white, I like telling people your story, because everything else is these made up narratives to make you feel better about your condition, and this is the one thing in America. I'm born and raised here. I refuse to be black. I use that term. I actually use nig more. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Niger was a king. So Europeans took it and made it nigger. You understand? Then Spain, negro. Once you understand linguistics, I can beat you at your game. I know what the term comes from. Do you know what you are? So what I tell Latinos, I say, the fuck do you think, how much, do you know English is actually a Latin-based language by the end of the day? That makes us all Latinos. Stop thinking you something you not. You can't play with me. I control, once you know, you can't unknow. That's your responsibility. And once I know, the other responsibility is to be good to people. So for me, it was never, my journey on this planet was never about having 17 Bentleys or fucking the girl in the magazine. My journey is about my people. And all of you are my people. I care about people. Because that's where our richness comes from. Whether you know it or not. It's not a dollar. It's about, there's a Masonic saying that with $1 bill, you could travel America. I believe with love, I could travel the planet. Because somebody loves me and they would be like, hey, you can come here.
Right.
And not be a bum. And should we get some money together and we could do this and we can go over here and do some more stuff. I think that the European white man subverted what? It's not a dollar. It's not cream. It's not cash rules. Love rules everything. We got to get back to love. And so I'm trying to operate on a premise of love.
Yo,
I don't need to be the most famous. I don't care about that, bro. I know I'm better. I work harder. My sons are Coast Contra. They're here to take it out on y'all niggas.
Word.
Do you understand that?
Word.
Nigga, we got a Colombiano. So we got a Latino. Darker than me. We here to prove to you, yeah, we gonna show you what it is. We here to stop your nonsense and get with some love and get off your bullshit. And that's the fight. Because this is not a fight against us. It's not even a fight about men and women. It's about what do you want for your grandkids? You want a place where they can work hard and be treated with dignity and respect, or you think you're going to get yours and that better than everybody else? That's what the European construct is. Become a prince or a princess. Have you ever done your fucking history about why they claim to be princes and princesses? It's still African. For real. You have to have Egyptian blood. Nigga, on our dollar, it's all Egypt shit. It's still African. You can't escape. Your pyramid came from Africa.
That is true.
You cannot escape your start. So stop asking your lowest common denominator to treat you white. Right. White. That's funny. That's funny. I got tongue in cheek, but and so it's not for me to be abusive against white people, whatever. But that's where my story started. It started from a simple question.
You gave me like 3 more questions. I don't know if you have time.
No, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we got here. We're way past 25 minutes.
Yo, but we gotta touch on Coast Contra real quick though.
Hold on. Oh,
Fuck them niggas.
Did you
That's
were
how I
you
feel about my
involved in
son. I feel
the
that.
creation of Coast Contra, or they?
No, those are my sons, and their job is to be themselves.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to own those. Look, I'm a dad, man, and I'm not a perfect dad. Their mom is awesome. Their mom is Tidra Moses, my nigga. She wrote "Dip It Low" for Christina Milian. She sing on Ruck. She had her own albums.
Yeah.
She my own culture. So their mama, we met when we were kids. So Tidra Moses and Razzie Kazzy made some babies when we were kids. And these little fuck boxes is that's what I call them. But she's a mate. Her pen game. I know her family. She knows my family. We were talking about height. They're taller than me. They wanted to be b-ballers when they were like, you know what I'm saying? Like when they were like 15,
Yeah, they look pretty tall.
14.
Like,
And then niggas hit me like, want to rhyme. I was like, no, don't.
Niggas is-
I was like, no.
So it wasn't no Lil Romeo type shit.
no, shout out to Romeo though. You know what I'm saying? I do. Yo, would you do that to your son? You know what I'm saying? What
No.
What else was he gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Can
I mean, I don't know. He could.
I would say this. When your family is up, we're not Will Smith and them, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're not Will and Jada. We are real parents
Yeah,
that
real
chose a
niggas.
role, and it's been hard. Nigga, I ain't got the end money, I ain't got the exhibit money. So my sons have been through. I wanted my sons to go to the best schools. That's what I fought for. I had to fight Capitol Records for 10 years just to get fired.
Wow.
Yeah, all the shit you never hear about. I didn't fall off. I got blackballed, nigga.
I make your shit on the
Like
run. when you
for
was on
real.
the run or some
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
You
Like,
dropping shit.
I spent $200,000 to get fired.
damn.
Word.
All the shit you don't hear about. So this is not a pretty. This is a harsh business.
Right.
I had game talking shit about me, lying about me, lying. I'm not. I didn't even do that, bro.
That was on Smack TVZ. I remember you.
I'm
That's years ago. That's how. Yeah. I remember that.
I always say play the movie out.
Right.
Yeah, that was the fucking.
Look at the clown. Look at a clown.
They ain't even
See, y'all
allowed-
groupies. I'm not a groupie. I
That's
told
it.
the nigga he was a clown off top.
Yeah, that
top
is true.
down.
You did?
That is true.
Y'all groupie now.
That is true. You did do that. I remember.
Facts. I will say some unnamed rappers who are superstars, and I text them like, "Look at the clown you rap with."
Oh shit.
Actually,
that-
just
oh,
wrote a
yeah.
verse. No,
Oh,
no, real
shit.
talk.
My shit up.
Nah, because it gave me an epiphany, and I said this. It was funny. For all the rapper friends of mine, I said you are partially to blame. Did songs with this clown, so you validated a lane.
That's what I call him, the lane.
Well, I do it different. But it's not about him. It's all any nigga. 6ix9ine, it's so-and-so, it's whatever. I don't do
There's a
songs
bunch
with
of
bitch
them out
niggas, homeboy.
Fuck.
You know why I don't do songs with bitch niggas? Because why should I?
So fuck.
I work too hard to fuck with you. Because you up, that makes you a groupie. I'm not no groupie for you, nigga.
Ain't right no coattails.
Right. So half these rap niggas y'all look up to, they opportunists. They do business. Okay, that's not good business. Yo, well, 2,000, 20,000. Man, fuck this nigga. He's a whack nigga, my nigga. I don't want to. And that's why niggas get mad at me sometimes.
Glad you said that.
And then when I wasn't in the position, they like, oh, I'm gonna kill him and make sure his branding, all this. Get the fuck out of here. If you a bitch nigga, homie, and I think you a bitch nigga, I don't want to do a song with you. I'd rather sit where I was sitting, stand up and see KRS-One, and he knows my heart of hearts.
Right.
That I'm richer. I may not have the Drake money, bro. No disrespect to Drake. I'm not talking about him. But I'm rich. My sons are rich.
That's a
we are
fact,
rich.
yo.
This is
That
richness.
alone, yo,
People
my
don't
God.
understand. My friend David Banner said this years ago. And he got on and got rich. He said, Raz, who cares if you got 2 Bentleys? You can't drive them both at the same time.
Facts.
I put that in a rhyme. And I gave him his credit. Because that's the truth. See, the problem with fucking the monkey show of honestly white people or this American value, I have all this shit. I have a house that I can't even never walk to. But then that's places you can have people living and doing productive
Facts,
shit.
yo.
I think we should kill you for having a house.
Word, that's a fact.
Right.
Give that up.
I think we should come in your house and chop your head off.
It's a fact. I'm with it.
Now, if you work hard and you got some stuff, but you got shit you want to show off that you got it all, meanwhile, you don't pay people, you mistreat the people. We are the people. I want off with your head. So I don't want to hear no rapper nigga or no bitch talking to me about all their stuff. Because I don't want to come get you.
Right. That's how they get
I
that.
feel like I want to come get it from you. I'm not going to go rob the bank down the street. I just want to get you. Fuck these rappers. Fuck these politicians. Fuck these people. I'm a man of the people. I was born a man of the people. I hope to die a man of the people. And that's my story. That's the music I make. That's the life I live. I hope my little sons, period, nigga. We fight for the people. And the rest of my case, I'm done.
I do want to hear about your experience
I'm done
telling
now.
Spanish people they're black. Because I have a completely different experience on New York. So how is it on like New York?
I'm actually done. I've actually retired.
Because that's like crazy. He was like, I just came to tell y'all niggas that y'all niggas is niggas. Like I go through that same struggle, my nigga. I was like, how does that happen?
I'm Dominican
you
with
Dominican?
Dominicans.
Well, if you
No, I'm not. I'm a Creole. I'm a French nigga.
if you think about it, bro, honestly, like we're brown.
You're Spanish?
I'm Hispanic, Chicano. We're brown. You guys are just darker brown.
But do
You know what I'm saying?
you meet black people and prejudice to them?
What do you
'Cause, like,
mean?
Everybody has prejudice, bro.
Listen to this. All my family is Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Like people I'm with. My son's mom's from Guatemala. But where I'm from, I speak Spanish, yo. But some people will be completely prejudiced to
people
me.
are racist as fuck.
Racist to me until they find out
No
I speak
shit.
Spanish or they see my girl. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's crazy. And that, like, my son's 16. This is years of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a completely different area. Like, how is that? Like, I guess where y'all are from, yeah, because I don't know.
First of all, I'm from LA.
Yeah,
and y'all have a lot of
LA's like
immigrants.
little
That
Denver.
right.
They're 10, 15 years
No,
ahead,
No,
but
our
You know what,
racism is great. We
tell
are
me,
friends
you've
until
been
we
both
hit the
sides,
pen.
yo.
Yeah.
You've been both sides. Like, you'll see, like, Spanish people in New York, son, they'll be like, they'll look at black people and if you knew what they say, you know, I'd be like, damn. And I fight that all the time. So it's like, it's a
on, my
completely.
nigga, you don't
but
know
I
what
have
a
nothing to do
mayate
with
is,
me.
nigga. I'm
Like,
a
I can't
real
imagine
nigga.
because no lie. One thing that separates them, like them is if they speak English, they're kind of a little bit
gonna go?
more accepting. You know what I'm
Are
saying?
you driving?
I'm driving. I'll drive you guys
Oh, yeah,
back.
we gotta get it
Well,
back.
shit. Hey, you guys want to drop your Instagram real quick so they
Oh,
can?
we're still on it? We never do
Yeah.
that. Yo, we're still on Just Be 100, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's just interesting to hear you
Yeah.
guys, because
Well,
I have a completely different thing.
Like,
There you go.
Facebook
What's
ain't
This nigga should be a comedian.
Right,
I'm
right.
an idiot. I'm a fool, you know what I'm saying? But don't mind it, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, there you have it, man. Another fucking legendary
Like, man, where I'm
podcast.
from,
West
them
Coast
Spanish
legend,
people shit on black people, yo.
Razcast.
Thank you, big dog.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
you did.
I had a blast, man.
Appreciate
Hey,
you
we
too,
appreciate you, man. I mean, one of them went over, but hey, good stuff.
No, I hope we can expand. I think I said some honest things.
Some dope
I
stuff.
mean,
You need a part 2.
Yep. Part 2. Hey, you're
no,
here
my life is an open book, and there's my shit can turn into
And I don't got the charger. This shit's over.
Right. No, I already know.
like it's a journey, man. I just want to encourage people, if you love this culture,
Do it justice.
do it justice. Look inside first. You know, like nobody's perfect, but it's not always about who's shining first.
Right. We can all get there together, honestly.
Right.
That's the real way.
And support that person
Yeah.
locally.
Locally.
Or from far away, that if you like that music, it resonates. Because, you know, I used to go buy everybody's CDs, and I'm gonna say this, and I'll rest my case. I used to buy Jay-Z and M, and one day I looked up, you know, because I got money, and I know they do because they got enough money. They buying everybody's shit, right?
Right.
That they care about, like, you know, whatever. And then I started realizing the homies don't need me. It's the other new dudes.
Right.
The Nipseys and the Dom Kennedys or the,
Tom Kennedy.
you know, before they became. You understand? Mm-hmm. We got to protect
And that's ill
the
with
younger
LSD
guys.
shit.
Because I no disrespect to Eminem or whoever,
Yeah.
they don't need the help. Help the guys and girls that need the help. So be proactive. Protect the new people that need the help. Come to those shows. Everybody wants to go to the big show.
The Kendrick shows.
Right.
Why pay $2,000 for a Kendrick show?
No hate to him.
Yeah. When you could take the whole family to.
Right. This
Say,
person that's going to be the next Kendrick.
Exactly.
That's true. That's
And I
So-
know how do you treat that real. I mean, like
I try to
like
do
this game,
both.
I despise this nigga. Like
Uh-oh.
I hate him.
You don't like
well, I can't say I hate him, but I just what he stands for.
I
the
called
identity
him.
crisis.
I
stuff.
called him, bro.
Yeah, he's
I called him a long time ago.
Yeah, he's still doing that. How many
From
years
day
later?
one.
How many years later?
Y'all fell for it because
How many
50
years
Cent
later?
told you, and Eminem and Dr.
years
Dre.
later? I don't fall for shit.
I
just
he a cornball.
Real quick, who you talking about?
At 18.
18.
That part.
Huh?
Who you talking about? I mean, I'm high.
I'm not gonna promote him too much.
no.
I call him the stripper.
Oh, okay, I know who you're talking
ever
about.
seen-
I thought you were talking about, honestly,
Wasn't he on that
I know
shit,
you're talking
the
about
Change Your Heart? I
Yeah.
think I seen that. I think I seen the episode.
I just seen that.
Well, I don't want to give him too much energy.
Yeah,
I don't because
Yeah,
you know honestly,
yeah.
it really is. It's bigger than that. It's just because white America tells you to buy Coca-Cola. Why did you buy Coca-Cola? For me,
Yeah.
it's not about him. It's about
It's the
things.
CB4 shit.
Right. You guys fall for it,
Yeah.
and the people that tell you it's not true. You're like, no, you're whack because he's on everything. He's got to be the best. You guys, it's so monkey, and I hate it in my culture because this is supposed to be the real culture.
It's a cancer, yeah.
Well, there you have
I like
it.
to get on him, man.
Your boy JoeThunder.
JoeThunder. That's a fire name.
What is it,
Your name's
Yeah,
Joe?
yeah.
Yeah, I see
What's-
it.
what's your
What up?
Instagram?
Your name is Joe?
Oh, Willie Maestro.
Willie Maestro.
Willie
That's an ill
Maestro.
name too. I'm Just P. I'm
Just
the Black
P.
Menace, the motherfucking ghetto Batman, the retard P.
And that-
He's the illustrator P.
And that was Razkaz.
Yeah.
We are out of here. You can find us on all platforms. Peace.
Hard body.
My nigga.